Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. Every day. We do it our own way. Sing it out every day. Yeah, let's make it a good day. Every day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Now, here's Jason.
Welcome to the show, everybody. Hi. Hi. I don't know. Yeah. It's like, I'm like that. I'm like that thing on your dashboard that just, you know. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. I'm Jace. First today, we all hate potholes, right? Everybody? Yeah? Aaron, you hate potholes? You do? Okay, there we go. I hate them. A town in Pennsylvania. Teleprompter stop. I'm going to try to get through this story without laughing, and I don't know if I'll be able to. Here we go. A town in Pennsylvania just launched a new campaign to fix potholes. Guess what it's called? What? Fill My Hole. I'm not making this up. There's even a logo. Here it is with the phrase, "Fill my hole, all holes, no waiting." Happy Pride! The town in Millersburg, Pennsylvania is where who's doing this, and they appear to be in on the joke, responding to comments with some tongue-in-cheek answers. And there's a joke I'm not even going to touch there, but people can report potholes online, and crews will try and have them filled within 48 hours. And you know what? If a double entendre doesn't get that road fixed, I'm going to grab a shovel and fill whatever needs filling.
Hey.
That's right. And now filling in for Fallon, a queen who doesn't need any patchwork, Aaron Schwab, everybody. There we go. Good morning.
Good morning. I was waiting to see what quippy little little thing you were going to say going into what I need or don't need.
That story was treacherous for a variety of reasons. I didn't know. I didn't want to scare the studio audience. I didn't want to scare the people at home. You look fan-freaking-tastic. Look at that outfit. Yeah, you look great. You look good.
I looked very different 20-ish minutes ago.
I think you look the same.
Thank you very much.
I call Aaron Nanny McPhee, Mary Poppins, whatever. I need you, again, go back and watch the Before the Show. We stream that live on our YouTube and Facebook page. I have joked around with Aaron. Aaron is the queen of snacks. If Aaron is doing something, her purse is about this big, and you would think, and most of that are various, it looks like a convenience store in there. You name a snack item, and Aaron has it in her purse.
Yeah.
And today, you basically had a frozen yogurt stand in your, meaning you had, audience, she had a little thing of yogurt and like 18 fixins. And she kept pulling them from her purse like Mary Poppins. And I'm like, how many fixins do you have in that purse?
Enough. I have enough.
Yes.
That's what I have. I also brought us some granola bars too, because yesterday both of us were very hungry, and our stomachs were growling so loudly that, like, I didn't know if people could hear it in my microphone. Because it was like, roar! It was so awful.
And what's even stranger is I didn't know that Aaron felt that way. Yeah. I mentioned this at the very end of the show yesterday, if you missed it. I had a guest out here, Thrifty Traveler, and Jared is a friend of mine, so I wouldn't be overly embarrassed, but I'm sitting here and I'm like this. tell me more about Delta. And my stomach starts growling really loud, and I am mortified. I'm like, I hope he doesn't think I'm passing gas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that segment got over. I walk backstage, and Aaron goes, ooh, my stomach's gurgling. And I go, mine too! So we ate today, so we shouldn't be gurgling. We hope, yeah, I hope.
Fully satiated, and my brain's working.
That's
so
right.
good.
Let's get started. Speaking of food, let's get some Hotdish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go.
Don't put it in your mouth.
I'm not going to put it in my mouth, yeah. Okay, wonderful, wet,
Oh.
weird.
Oh.
Not Aaron Schwab. That's right. Three words to describe week 3 of auditions on America's Got Talent, okay? Come back to the TV. You got to see these. First up, the wonderful, okay? That's the first word. A 49-year-old woman who brought the house down. Watch this.
Don't cry, and I will sing a lullaby.
Listen to that. Wow. That is Charity Lockhart, everyone, singing a Beatles song which earned her, obviously, a golden buzzer from Mel B. Charity shared her story of using her voice to rebuild her life after living in her car following a really painful divorce. Aaron, you're a singer.
Yeah.
Was she?
That was spectacular. Also, Golden Slumbers is one of my favorite Beatles songs. It's beautiful. And that literally was so authentically her version of that, which... that's why it resonated the way that it did.
I was watching your face and like,
really
if Aaron loves
stunning.
this, then I'm really gonna love it because Aaron's a singer. Anyway,
You gotta sing your own truth.
Yep.
That's what
okay,
happens.
Aaron, we've had the wonderful. Are you ready for the wet?
No, nobody is ready for the wet.
And I probably shouldn't ask that question to my friend of 30 years. There we go.
You
Yeah.
can.
Here we go. The wet. A husband and wife aerialist team. Watch. There we go. That is Julia and Dimitri flying around the air while completely wet. Their 2 daughters got them to audition for the show.
They were like human sprinklers, and their children were like Peter Pan on the side. They were like the little children in Peter Pan. Go, Mommy and Daddy.
Yeah.
Please spray the audience with water so we can eat this week. Like, what is happening?
This is what I always ask, and no offense to them, that's talent that we don't have. You and I couldn't do that.
I mean, why would we?
I know. But would you go see that in Vegas for 90 minutes?
It's like a weird
You would see that, Jeff?
Gallagher experience.
Do more than that.
I don't.
We
need
don't
that.
know if they're going to do more than that. It could just be the sprinkler couple.
I don't.
You know
I
what
don't
I mean?
need their water sweat on me.
No,
I don't know.
yeah. Okay, so
Ooh.
Aaron, we've had the wonderful, we've
Yeah.
had the wet.
Okay.
Audience, now we're going to get to the weird. A musical group from Japan, and this involves dry ice,
No.
harmonicas,
Okay.
and nipples. Okay, okay. Aaron and I will do that in the next segment. Yeah. That's the Osaka Philharmonic with the conductor using dry ice to play the nipples of the dudes with the harmonica in their mouth. Surprisingly, they got 4 yes votes. No. Someone in the audience, you're kidding.
My nipples only play Celine Dion, so I don't know if I would win. That's it.
Mine only plays the Oak Ridge Boys. That's right. Elvira.
Giddy up, boom, ba, boom, ba, ba, bow, wow. Giddy up.
Now that I would watch for 90 minutes. That I would go to Vegas for. The Nipple Gang? Of course I would.
What other songs are they gonna do?
Enya. Could you imagine them doing Enya?
Who can say where the heart goes? I don't know.
Oh, God. Okay, we got to get it together. We're going to take a break. More Dish when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. Oh, God. That's not okay. That's not good for the nips. Like a little fun anniversary. This is one of them. 40, audience, listen to this. 42 years ago, 42, we were all singing along to this iconic song from Cyndi Lauper. I'm telling you think of one of the definitive songs from the 80s?
Yes.
Boop, that one right there.
I love this song.
I don't think she gets the credit she deserves.
Cyndi Lauper is amazing.
Yeah.
And not only, like, there's so many people that focus more on, like, her quirky, eccentric style, but her serious songs are so beautiful. Yeah. And the fact that she created an anthem that tells girls that you can just go do what you want to do. Don't worry about it.
That's right.
Be you.
You be you. That's right. This summer, Cyndi is finishing what she calls her farewell tour. Cyndi visited Colbert Tuesday night to talk about, this is an interesting story, how she got her start. Watch this.
I want to be a background singer, and, you know, unfortunately, you also have to, like, if you're in the background, you get to sing all kinds of things, but you gotta dance, and in the 70s, there was platforms, so I used to fall a lot. You know, my ankle would turn.
Sure, yeah.
And then there was a manager who was gonna manage the band, but he said, listen, the only way I'll manage the band is if you see that girl in the back that falls all the time. She sings good, just make her the lead singer. So that's how I became a lead singer.
So you gotta be the lead singer?
Listen to that. That's a great story. By the way, finally, Cyndi will be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame later this year, as she should be.
Yes.
Can't believe it took that long, man. Well, up next, she's a scene-stealing side character on Hacks. Now, Meg Stalter, is playing a romantic lead in a new show coming to Netflix. It's a series. It's called Too Much, about an American woman who moves to London for a fresh start. Watch this trailer.
This is the London I came here for. It's like out of a movie.
Yeah, a horror movie. These people are full of pent-up rage and dark secrets.
I know, but look, it's a yellow house. You're not charmed by me? I don't know if I'm getting like 50 UTIs a year or it's like one long UTI.
That is a really needy question.
Boy, you want a scone, governor?
Yeah, right. So that is the most annoying genre of American humor.
I came here to find myself. A lot of stuff went down in New York. My ex-boyfriend is living with another woman right now. Oh my God!
Do you want me to murder them?
Yeah. I want you to cut their heads off and sew them back on. Is he who he says he is? This has all just been a series of red flags. You think you're so special.
I get that it's hard for you, but, like, it's hard for everyone, okay?
I wanted to be in bed with, like, Hugh Grant from the British Jones Diaries.
Did you say British Jones?
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
Yeah, it's not called British Jones.
She's British!
She's British. Yeah. Lena Dunham wrote and directed the show. The team behind Notting Hill and Love Actually produced it. It's called Too Much. Starts streaming July 10th. Looks good.
It has a very girls vibe to it.
Yeah, and you loved Girls.
Girls is like Girls is my Sex in the City. I don't have Jimmy Choo's. I didn't walk around New York in that capacity ever, but I identified so much. And it was the first time I ever saw a person of size, like naked on screen and being authentically like a girl, a woman, like embracing all of herself and her girlfriends, and that relationship with them was so authentic that it was just like the most freeing thing I ever saw. I was like, okay, I can also be sexy. I can also be all of those things. Just because I'm not a size 2 and wearing Jimmy Choo's and all of those things walking around, that doesn't make me sexy. I am, like, that's authentically me.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so that's what this show looks like.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
And I love him. He's from White Lotus,
Yes, I
season
love
2. A great actor whose name escapes me right now, but I do adore him. Yeah, it's Will. Will Sharp. Will Sharp, thank you. Boop, Will Sharp. There we go. You can look for it on Netflix. Next, you heard me mention this show yesterday. TLC is introducing us to 4 people who all share something in common. Look.
I am 37 years young.
I'm 42.
I'm 35 years old.
I'm 34.
I'm a virgin.
My situation is I am still a virgin. And what's even more crazy, I am a divorced virgin. That's wild. That is wild.
We'll break that barrier sooner or later.
Lord, let me get a drink.
This is where people say the magic happens, but unfortunately for me, it doesn't. The farthest I've went with a woman is to second base, touching boobs.
When was the last time you had a real date?
10 years ago.
Whoa.
10 years. So it's called Virgins. It premiered this week on TLC. Aaron, now you had the assignment. I went to a baseball game last night, so I didn't. Sorry about that. I'll do my homework
That's okay.
tonight.
It's
I
all
promise,
good. It's all
Mom.
good.
Yeah. Okay, what did you think? I'm so curious to hear your thoughts.
We watched it last night, and I loved it. I didn't know anything going into it. It is always kind of a dicey, like, it is a little bit dicey to go into this space with people because it's so personal. And the reason that you hold on to things and how you put yourself out into the world a lot of times comes with a lot of baggage and a lot of things that have happened to you and trauma in your life, and you learn a lot about that with these particular people, and that is why they sort of are in the space they're in. Like, they were told to be a respectful girl, you must never, there's the one woman never even went on a date, never did anything. Her dad was very, like, traditional, and so she, by the time, she got there, the guy is so cute, and his 2 sisters are trying to help him, and I wanted to call people. Like, while I was watching it, I was like, who do I know that will date this boy? He is so cute.
Yeah.
Right? I think also, like, if you take into consideration that a lot of these people were in their, like, 20s and, like, mid-20s kind of ish going into the pandemic as well, that took out like a really large chunk of when you learn how to date in your 20s.
And be social.
As a grown-up, you come
Yes.
out of college and to create those connections with people. And so it's really fascinating. There's funny things in it. Don't feel like it's that, but it is really, really, it is beautiful, and it allows you to sort of look at your own insecurities as well.
Yeah, let me ask you,
Yeah.
speaking of the funny, with TLC, the line of mockery can be there.
Yeah.
Do the producers do a good job of keeping that in check? Because it's easy, and I'm guilty of it. I could watch that trailer and giggle. Yeah. Do they keep the line of mockery in check?
It's awesome. It's great.
Okay, good.
It's sort of like Love on the Spectrum. Like, it's that same sort of idea of, like, putting people out into their best light to help them get the thing that they want, and that is to create. And none of them, they're all like, I want to do it, but, like, at this point now, I really want it to be with somebody that I love and that I care about. I don't see the point of just hooking up with somebody to get it over with.
Yeah.
Like, I've waited a long time.
Yep. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to finish my homework tonight. Yeah. From TV to movies, next up, we're getting a new Superman this summer, and now yet another superhero is getting a reboot. I don't know if we want this, but we're getting it anyway, Wonder Woman. The director of the new Superman, James Gunn, says a new Wonder Woman movie is being written as we speak. Now, it will not include her, the last Wonder Woman, Gal Gadot, who starred in 2 Wonder Woman movies, one that was great and one that was a trash bag. Besides the movie, there's also going to be a Wonder Woman series in the works at HBO about her mythical hometown, which I joked, isn't her mythical hometown an island of Amazonian women?
It sure is.
So that's her home. It's not like Hooterville. I shouldn't use Hooterville today, but it's an island. So we're gonna be, it's a boob show today, basically. But yeah, so
it's just boobs and sex up and down.
That's right.
This whole show.
And now Amazon, Amazonian women.
Amazonian women on the Isle of Lesbos. Yes,
that's right.
Where we are.
I liked Wonder Woman 1. I love the character. I've liked Wonder Woman since Linda Carter. I used to get made fun of because when I was a kid, I liked Spider-Man, but I also loved Wonder Woman, and that was fodder. That was the recipe for people to pick on me in elementary school. So I love this character. I thought Gal did great, but I am excited to see a new take. Who is it going to be? Is it going to be a younger Wonder Woman? Is it going to be this era? Are they going to bring Linda Carter back? Who knows?
That would be amazing. I used to get in huge trouble when I was a kid because I would use up all my mom and dad's aluminum foil, and I would make the cuffs and the thing, and then we would like roll it up to make the lasso. And my parents would go in to use the aluminum foil, and it was gone. But here I was like, pew, 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 pew.
Well,
my lasso.
I'll see your aluminum foil and I'll raise you. Instead of my mother buying me Spider-Man underoos,
yes,
I asked her to buy me Wonder Woman underoos.
Thank you.
So I wore, yeah.
That's why you are a strong and powerful woman, Jason. That's why.
And that's one of 10 reasons why my father couldn't stand me. Yeah, there we go. Happy Father's Day. Next, he's gone. It's fine. Next up, it's a show I know nothing about, but if you have a toddler in the house, you probably watch it every single day. I'm talking about CoComelon, and now the animated hit. Didn't they do Shark Land? No, they didn't do the Shark. Baby Shark. Okay, anyway. Now the animated hit is helping kids learn potty training with a song that will be stuck in your head all day long. Look. That's right. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Look at him. Oh, there we go. That's right. That was me at around 8 o'clock this morning. There we go. It's part of the new CoComelon Can Help series on their YouTube page. Yeah. Jeff showed that to me at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I'm not kidding. I have sang that all morning long. I've walked to the restroom like, when you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah. And you will now, too.
As a person that potty trained someone, it can go really easily, or you will sing every song that No, I have a child.
Yeah.
I do. And it took a really long time to potty train my daughter, who was just like that's not actually true. Once she decided, then she was just like done. But like the getting up to that point, I was in the aisle at Target one time, and this older woman was in the aisle getting something. I was in the diaper aisle, and I was literally reasoning with this child in the cart, and I was like, there's no more diapers for you. Like, there's no more bigger diapers. You have to go potty on the potty. Like, I don't have any more diapers. I'm gonna have to go and get you, like, Depends. That's where we're at right now. Like, you gotta go potty on the potty. This child's looking at me like, what? And this woman was like, what? I just kept walking.
You can see the full song on the CoComelon YouTube page. We're going to come back right after this. Back in a moment, everybody. Nothing like a burger on a nice summer night. Coming up in just a little bit, Stephanie Hansen is here to show you the best way, the perfect way to make Smashburgers. They're everywhere, but how do you make them the right way? She'll tell you. And then it is a follow-up on some mail we received. In particular, a woman has a concern about something in my home. You'll see when we come back. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Well, this weekend, This weekend, a lot of you will be firing up the grill to celebrate Dad, and instead of basic burgers, why not try a Smashburger? Everyone's loving them lately. The whole family will love this. Here with that and more, give it up for our foodie queen, Stephanie Hansen, host of Taste Buds. I was just hearing this. Gordon Ramsay was a guest on Smartlist this week, and I love Gordon. And the boys were asking him about Smashburgers, and Gordon said it is a trend, and I'm paraphrasing, that is worthy of being buzzy because Smashburgers are probably the best burger because of the flavoring, because of the caramelization. Would you agree with that?
I would, and they're easier to make both at home and for restaurants than the big juicy burgers we might have been accustomed to in like the 80s and the 90s. And I learned some tech about Smashburgers. So I am not at my griddle or my grill. You could do this on a flat top, you could do it on a cast iron skillet, on the stovetop, you could do it on your grill. But I have a little Presto here, and let's hope that we don't like set off the fire alarm. So, key to starting.
If we did, if the master control's watching, have a Popeye rerun ready to go.
Yes.
This in case we have to cut to black and the audience and I have to evacuate. There we go. Yeah.
Tip number 1, do not make balls or patty your meat too much. You want it loose, okay?
Oh. I would have done the opposite.
Yeah, nope, you want it loose because when we smash it down, it will spread easier. And what you're looking for in the smash is sort of ragged edges and crispy bits.
Okay, I love a crispy bit. That's right. No, that's sincerely. Gordon mentioned that.
Yeah.
Not to keep quoting Gordon Ramsay in front of my foodie queen, but
I mean, he's amazing.
He's amazing, but he knows what he's doing. He has several burger restaurants. He said it is the flavor that you get from the crispy bits is why people are loving. It's the best version of a burger.
That is right.
Okay.
So I've sprayed my griddle here. You wouldn't have to spray it at home, but you want it really hot as you can get it. It should be smoking.
Okay.
Then put a little salt down.
Okay.
Put your meat, and right away, you're gonna go smash. And you wanna smash it as thin as you can.
Look, girl, that's like a workout. Okay?
Come on, release.
Release.
I should probably spray my spatula too. Okay, so really get it smashed.
Okay. As thin as you can do it.
As thin.
Okay.
And you can already see that it's getting like crispy edges on the...
Already?
Yep.
And I noticed you salted, you put a little bit of seasoning on the griddle itself.
I did, and it is to season it, but it's also to create a non-stick situation. So since I'm smashing that meat down into the pan, I can easily get it to release.
Is this the same rule, Stephanie, that usually, like if I make a steak and I want to sear the top, do you not touch it
Correct.
For a little while?
Not touching it, and watch what's going to happen. It's releasing some of the juice. Another thing that I like to do when I'm making Smashburgers is I use a fattier cut. So I'll use like 85%. I don't like to use too lean. You want a little bit of that fat because that's going to give you the flavor.
Okay.
So I've got the meat going. I've got my buns griddled. Another little tip, if you like spicy, and let's do one more, is to put down some onion or some jalapeno right on your griddle.
Okay.
And we're going to smash right on top of that.
And I, as you're doing it, I love that you are a griddler of the bun too.
Oh,
I think that is that makes it even better because that's one of the secrets that restaurants do. Restaurants use butter and everything, but they butter and they grill the bun. That's why it tastes so darn good.
You have to griddle your bun because again, you're looking to add layers of flavor. All right, so this one.
And it also prevents the bun from getting overly soggy. It kind of creates a little barrier.
Yes, between your ketchups, your mustards. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this one a flip.
Okay.
And I'm using a skillet I don't want to scratch, so that's why I'm kind of alternating between spatulas.
I've noticed that, yeah. Okay, look at that. Is this my lunch today, Steph?
It could be.
Thank you.
And at this point, if you want to add cheese, now if you were to do this on a griddle, on your grill, you would have a lot more edge and crispy bit than I do because I can only get this little studio version so hot without setting off the fire alarms.
Which the studio engineers appreciate.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you like on your burger?
I am very plain Jane.
Okay.
I like a little ketchup, little mustard, and pickle.
All right.
I am not a pepper girl. So,
I do not
yeah.
have pickles here,
No.
so we'll just go without.
We talked about this in our pre-show meeting.
On what is?
Well, we ranked appetizers, like what's the best appetizer ever, and I said jalapeno poppers are at the bottom of that list.
Oh, I could not disagree more.
You like a jalapeno popper?
Oh, yes.
You know what we put as number one?
Taco
Chips and
dip.
salsa.
Oh, yeah.
Chips and salsa, that is the best appetizer. And then fried mushrooms, my number two.
Oh boy, you're alone on that island. A fried mushroom is your number two?
Oh, nothing is better than a dive bar frozen mushroom basket. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God, how about the cheese curds? How about the taco dip? How about the pickle dip? How about the pickle roll-ups?
Pickle dip? Whatever, Martha Stewart. I'm at a dive bar. I like a mott stick. That's number 3 on my list.
Okay, but then you have the bad marinara at the bar.
I don't care about bad marinara. Again, I'm at a dive bar. I don't care.
I think you go with what the dive bar does well and you order the curds.
That's right. We're going to take a break. We'll finish this up when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. This looks good. Is this mine? Welcome back, everybody. Don't forget to watch Taste Buds. Search for it on the Fox Local app. This fall around the country, check your local listings, as they say. I was eating this during the commercial break.
Yes.
Really good. I also think, too, I love that a lot of restaurants are going toward these because it really is hard, just like a steak, to get the perfect temperature. And that's a little dicey for restaurants sometimes, too. So this is almost a fail-proof version of technique of doing a burger.
I also think if you're going to have a burger and you're going to overcook it, you're just better off doing the smash to begin with because you get those crispy bits. It tastes delicious. It's not meant to have the running juice, but nothing is worse than a well-done burger.
Oh, I like a well. I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yikes.
I don't mind it.
It is like a puck. No, thank you.
I like settle down, Sally. I like a medium well. Yeah. And now, if you're not going to do a Smashburger, is there another burger variant that you like? Or
Okay, so if we're talking about Smashburgers, I want to give you a couple of variations that you could do.
Okay.
So you could put onion down instead of jalapeno and let that caramelize a little bit and smash right on top.
Okay.
You can use your different grill or burger seasonings and use that instead of salt to still give that easy release. And then you could do doubles. So you can do doubles or triples. You cook them all the same way. Maybe you add cheese, maybe you don't, and then just stack them up on your bun.
Yeah.
So a double smash burger is nice because really you're only getting 2 to 3 ounces of meat in each patty.
So it sounds like a lot, but it's really not.
It's not that much. Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
That was so good. Okay,
good,
now.
I'm glad.
Now.
So I am going to convert you to be a baked bean lover.
Yeah, because Stephanie hates fried mushrooms. I hate baked beans. If they're at a barbecue, nope. Give me more potato salad. I hate baked beans.
Okay, so this baked bean recipe, I'm kind of famous for it.
You're famous for the baked beans?
I am. It has onions in it. It has honey. It has maple syrup. And it also has cranberries, dried cranberries, which seems weird. I know.
What?
And then you make this bacon lattice top. And so the beans cook in the oven. They get crispy. All that liquid gets caramelized. So here is your tasty baked bean bite.
Okay, so again, there's those cranberries.
I think you...
Yeah.
He looks deeply concerned.
I am. I've just never heard of putting cranberries in beans.
And you use dried cranberries. It's just adding more caramelized flavor bits to really amp up your beans. Because the regular baked beans, they're sweet, but... And you can say if you don't like it, because I know you always tell the truth.
I mean...
He's got kind of an I don't know face.
No, look, if I'm going to eat them, I'll eat yours.
Okay.
Yeah, like if like on a scale, they're the best baked beans I've ever had.
Okay, that's good. I'll take that.
But that's like saying you're the tallest munchkin in Munchkinland. You know what I mean?
Which is also fine if you're a munchkin.
Okay, now Aaron Schwaberini loves the baked beans.
Aaron, come
here.
on over.
Yeah, come in here.
Thank you. I'm here.
You'll be a better judge of this than I will because, again, I hate them.
Because you don't care for beans.
I don't care for. I liked pinto beans.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
I love a pinto.
Is your bean hatred just across the board of all beans?
No, I just said I like a pinto.
Okay, but like, how do you feel about black beans?
I like black beans. I just don't like these beans.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're so good.
So I don't have blanket bean hatred.
Okay, I got
I just don't like the brown. What are these brown? The baked beans?
These happen to be.
You know what it is too? The can. I don't.
What do you got against cans?
It's the beans and liquid in a can.
Okay,
I can't do it.
But see, this recipe,
they're really good.
They really kind of caramelize and the liquid reduces, so they're not as liquidy, and they're quite delicious. And if you're gonna make for Dad a Smashburger, make him some maple bacon baked beans.
Erin's licking her fork.
She likes them.
She likes
delicious.
it. Give it up for Stephanie Hansen. Watch episodes of her show, Taste Buds, with Stephanie on Fox Local. You can get all of her recipes on her website, stephaniesdish.com. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody.
I didn't know it.
No, they're good. Oh, Erin finished it.
Let's make it a good day.
Welcome back, everybody.
We do it our own way.
Welcome back.
Let's make it a good day.
Well, we get dozens of questions every day through our social media, email, even actual mail by Harry Potter Owl. It's time to answer a few in a segment we're calling Burning Questions. That's right. I look like I'm in hell. What is that? Oh, God, that's fantastic. Okay.
I love it.
First burning question comes from a viewer who saw me go live on my personal Instagram last week, just Jason Matheson. I was showing you around my new house, my first house ever at age 50. Here we are near the entryway where a viewer named Sue spotted something right there in the reflection of my mirror. Now, Sue writes, here we go. I love your new house. It's beautiful, and you have it decorated so nicely. I'm asking this to be funny, not rude, but how long are your winter jackets going to hang on the hook in your living room?
I mean...
Well, Sue, mind your own... No, I'm just joking, yeah. So... Jeff told me about this. I laughed out loud because it's on my, whoever had the house before built this cool little like nook as soon as you walk in where there's hooks and there's, anyway. So taking Sue's advice, I filmed a little video for her yesterday. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to check on my entrance and yep, they're still there. Sorry about that. Elliot, do you mind that the winter coats are still there? Milo, do you care? Do you care that the winter coats are still there? There's a woman that's very concerned about it. Yeah, Milo doesn't care. Look, the fact of the matter is, no joke, we moved in, it was unseasonably cold when we moved in April. And I had those coats out and I just have them hanging there. I completely forgot that they're there. But I also like the fact that it's almost like you said that I'm treating it like art. I'm just hanging the coats there. I gotta take them down though. I have people coming over on, I gotta take them down.
Sure, I mean,
Sue's
like,
right.
If you want people to know what those hooks are for, that's a great way to tell them. But you can also just say like, hey, if you want to hang your coats up, there's some hooks right there.
There's some hooks right there, I know.
It's like a hall tree. We used to have something in our house called a hall tree.
Oh, okay.
When you walked in and you get like a seat and it has a mirror and then it has hooks and an umbrella thing. It's a whole thing.
This proves to me, and Sue, I love you. You never, ever know. I've said this when I do a Q&A at the audience. I say to people, you never know what's going to trigger people. Like what, you know, we've had animations that have bothered people, ties that bother. You never know what's going to drive Sue crazy. And I just, thank you, Sue. I fixed it. If you want to see the whole video, you can see it on my Instagram, my personal one. Yeah. I show you around the house.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. This one is from Dahlia, who loves my Disney takes. She asks, do you think the reason you haven't been able to get into that very exclusive club at Walt Disney World is because you're not afraid to call Disney out when they make things not so magical with their business decisions? Maybe your willingness to joke about their choices has made you too real for the pixie-dusted inner circle. I'd love your honest take on this. Okay, what she's referring to is there is a club at Disney World and Disneyland, but I don't want to be in that one. But I want to be in the Disney World called Club 33. Ooh. It's very exclusive. And you got to be invited, then you got to apply, then you got to give blood from a virgin sheep. No, I'm just joking, but you got to donate a kid, or I don't know, you got to, and I've gotten through phase 1, and I haven't heard from them for 2 years. And I'm on a waiting list, allegedly.
Sure.
And I want to do this. I'm not kidding. If I ever get in, if you listen out, go outside your house, if you hear someone screaming, it's me. You'll be able to hear me if I ever get in. I want in so bad I can't even stand it.
Yeah, I think we should do a write-in campaign. For you. I think that if we like rally all the people.
Well, our show's in Orlando.
No, I'm saying, but from all over the country now, we can have people write in and be like, listen, if you don't let him in, I'm hanging up my ears for a minute. Like, we could have like a protest, like a...
That'll work. Yeah.
Well,
I appreciate it. No, go ahead and write. I know.
You know what it is? I like when there's a problem, I like to try to find a solution.
I know.
Like I'm a see a need, fill a need. I don't really want to go to the club because I don't understand what happens there.
Oh, there's it's cool. Each park, there's a secret little building, and you got to put your little you get a little thing, and you go boop, and then the doors open, and then it's like a little club, and there's one at each of the parks, and I just want to go in. I want to see what they're doing. I want to see if it's like Eyes Wide Shut. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know if Tom Cruise is in there with Nicole Kidman. You know what I mean?
First of all, I don't think he's with her, but also he could be in there with somebody. We don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
no, all kidding aside, I know what goes in there. They're just cool clubs, and I really do. I want to be in it so bad. And I don't know why. I don't know, to answer her question, let me tell you. I would rather be honest with, as much as I love Disney, I would rather be honest with all of you with my takes on Disney. Yeah. And if my honest takes over something that I love and I criticize out of love, if that prevents me from being in that club, so be it. I'd rather be honest with you than not be in the club. Yeah, I will continue to give my, I will continue to give my hot takes, but please let me in. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody. I'll be a really good member. Yeah. Please? Welcome back. I gotta watch. Many people have told me to watch that. I gotta watch it.
Yeah. You'll freak out.
My buddy Aaron Schwab here will be celebrating her birthday next week in a big way. That's right. Tell everyone about it.
Every year I have a party for myself on my birthday where I make everybody come and clap for me and have drinks with me. And it's awesome, and you should come. I'm turning 54 this year. And thank you. And I love it because it's one of the only shows during the year where I just get to sing whatever the heck I want.
Yeah.
And so I love it. And I sometimes have people come and hang out with me and sing, and it's a super fun party. It's at Crooners. It always makes me feel really happy if I can sell out a show to kick off my birthday so that I know for the rest of the year I'm going to be good, right?
Absolutely.
We're in a weird business, and I love it. So come to my birthday show.
Yeah, if you're watching us locally, it's Crooners. If you're watching us from around the country, fly in. This woman is the Bette. She's the Bette Midler of the Twin Cities, everybody. We'll be right back. Back in a moment. Get your tickets at Crooners' website. That'll be fun. Come see us, everybody. Tickets are available right now. Eventbrite.com. Search The Jason Show or the Eventbrite app. We'd love to see you. Fallon is back tomorrow. She's at some sort of waxing retreat or something. I don't know what she's at. Yeah. You can follow her on her socials too. It's cracking me up. She is like, she's outdoors. She's in a canoe. She's getting her hair. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what kind of retreat this is. I want to go find her.
I love it.
She was on a horse, I think. I don't know. I don't know. But
well,
yeah.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it. We had so much fun. I love to sit on the couch.
It's hard to, I'll say it again, you're the best. It's hard to step into a show. You do it so well. We don't miss a beat. I love you. Tomorrow on the show, not Chuck E. Cheese, Culver's. Why did I say? Culver's cheese curds for fuel. Meet the Wisconsin man who's putting a Midwestern twist on marathon running. That's tomorrow. But I'm not joking, but right now, if you're being bullied, go out there and be yourself. We'll see you tomorrow, everybody.